Leah Shirley's 17th birthday celebration has taken over social media, and teen mom fans cannot stop talking about the stunning new photos that just dropped online. What was supposed to be a simple family moment turned into a full-blown viral buzz as fans reacted not only to how grown-up Leah looks, but also to how incredible Kristina Shirley appeared at the event. The birthday post instantly pulled in thousands of likes, and the comment sections across platforms exploded with excitement, surprise, and a whole lot of speculation. The images show Leah posing happily at her 17th birthday dinner, surrounded by close family members. She looks more grown and mature than ever, something that longtime teen mom viewers found almost impossible to process. For many fans, it feels like just yesterday that Leah was a little kid appearing on MTV beside her father, Gary Shirley, during the early seasons of Teen Mom OG. Now, seeing her step confidently into young adulthood has struck a nostalgic chord for viewers who have watched her grow up for more than a decade. But while Leah's milestone birthday was the focus, the attention unexpectedly shifted toward her stepmom, Kristina Shirley. As soon as the photos surfaced, a flood of comments highlighted Kristina's appearance. Many fans said she looked slimmer than ever and radiant, and some even joked that she was the real head-turner of the event. Kristina wore a simple, fitted outfit that instantly caught everyone's eye, and fans praised her for looking healthy, confident, and extremely stylish. This isn't the first time Kristina has gone viral for her appearance. Over the past year, followers noticed subtle changes in her look, whether from weight loss, new styling choices, or simply a healthier lifestyle. But the birthday photos seem to have sparked the most intense reaction yet. Some fans expressed concern, while most offered compliments and encouragement. The buzz grew so large that several teen mom fan pages reposted the images with captions like, "Kristina is glowing," and "Leah's birthday, but Kristina stole the spotlight." While viewers debated Kristina's look, many also celebrated the loving bond she shares with Leah. The photos show warm hugs, big smiles, and genuine moments between them, reminding fans how strong their relationship has become over the years. Despite the complicated history between Gary, Amber Portwood, and the dynamics surrounding Leah's upbringing, Kristina has long been seen as a stabilizing force in the family. Fans praised her again for being present, supportive, and consistent in Leah's life. One thing that stood out in the birthday post was the overall vibe of joy and unity in the family. Gary appeared proudly beside his daughter, smiling ear to ear. Leah, wearing a chic and mature look for her big day, posed confidently for the camera. The family's energy felt light, close-knit, and genuine, something viewers always appreciate seeing from teen mom cast members, especially after years of on-screen drama. As the images circulated, a new wave of discussion sprang up about how quickly time has passed since the early Teen Mom episodes. Fans wrote comments like, "There is no way she's 17 already, and I officially feel old seeing Leah all grown up." Others shared memories of when Leah was just a little girl appearing in scenes with her mother, Amber, during emotional moments. Now, seeing her as a smart, composed teenager has left many longtime viewers feeling nostalgic. Another part of the discussion focused on Leah herself. Some fans pointed out how confident and stylish she looks, noting that she seems to be stepping into adulthood with a sense of maturity. Many said she has the same calm, grounded presence that Kristina often displays. Others pointed out that Leah seems to have inherited the best qualities from both Gary and Amber, creating a unique personality all her own. But the biggest conversation, by far, remains centered around Kristina's appearance. The teen mom fan community is never quiet when it comes to noticing details, and this time was no exception. Some speculated that she may have been focusing on her fitness or health. Others suggested she might simply be feeling happier and more settled in her life, which often naturally reflects in someone's appearance. A few individuals expressed unnecessary concern, but most comments were positive, supportive, and full of compliments. Kristina has always had a strong fanbase within the teen mom community. For years, viewers praised her for bringing stability and warmth into Leah's life, especially during tough moments. Many have admired her ability to remain calm, loving, and involved without ever pushing herself into the spotlight. Ironically, that humility is exactly what made the latest viral moment even more unexpected. Kristina wasn't trying to stand out, yet she ended up becoming one of the biggest talking points of the birthday celebration. Gary, on the other hand, also received some attention. Fans joked about how proud he must feel seeing Leah turn 17, and several comments praised him for being consistent as a father over the years. While the Teen Mom franchise has seen plenty of ups and downs among cast families, Gary and Kristina have remained one of the more steady and united households. As the birthday photos continue circulating online, fans are waiting to see whether Kristina or Gary will address the sudden wave of reactions. But even if they don't, the pictures have already made a strong impression across the Teen Mom fanbase. They show a family celebrating a major milestone, a daughter stepping confidently into adulthood, and a stepmom who unexpectedly became the breakout star of the night. For viewers who have followed Leah's journey since childhood, the moment feels emotional and meaningful. The transformation, from a small girl on MTV to a 17-year-old young woman standing tall with her family, serves as a reminder of how quickly time passes. And for Kristina, the sudden spotlight proves once again that even in simple, everyday family moments, the teen mom world is always watching. The photos may have been meant to celebrate Leah, but they ended up telling a bigger story about family, change, and the unexpected way a single moment can electrify a fanbase. As Leah moves closer to adulthood and Kristina continues to draw admiration, one thing is clear: the Shirley family remains one of the most talked about households in the teen mom universe. Kristina, who is the wife of Gary Shirley, is the stepmother of his daughter, Leah. Shirley. Gary shares Leah with his ex-fiancée and original Teen Mom cast member Amber Portwood. Leah had a birthday bash to mark turning 17, with her stepmom Kristina in attendance. After the fun bash, Leah shared some snaps from the night, with Kristina seen in some photos looking so different. Showing off her weight loss, Kristina looked so different as she donned skin-tight black leggings. Fans were quick to the comment section of Leah's post. Though there were many comments wishing Leah a happy birthday, there were also several comments about Kristina and how amazing she looked. One person commented, your mom, and your dad look great. Happy birthday." A second added, "Happy 17th birthday, sweet girl. So proud of you. Love your internet auntie. You look beautiful. Happy birthday, hope you had a good day. Your mama Kristina is so beautiful like you." Penned a third. A seventh then penned, "Kristina looks like your sister." While an eighth wrote, "Happy birthday, Leah. Your parents look incredible and you are adorable as ever." Teen Mom fans are finally realizing just how bad of a parent Amber Portwood has been to her daughter, Leah Shirley, now that the teenager is openly sharing her experiences on national television. And spoiler alert, it hasn't been easy. Every fight, mistake, and legal issue involving Leah's parents has been documented for the world to see. And for Amber, there are plenty. She has a long criminal history, starting with a 2010 domestic violence arrest for attacking Leah's father, Gary Shirley. She was charged with 2 felony counts of domestic battery and 1 count of neglect of a dependent. In 2011, Amber lost custody of Leah, and the following year, she was sentenced to 5 years in prison for violating her probation on drug charges. She ultimately served 17 months before being released early. Amber's troubling history didn't stop there. Years later, she was arrested for domestic battery against Andrew Glennon, the father of her second child, James. Andrew alleged that Amber attacked him with a machete while he was holding their baby. He later won full custody of James and moved him out of state, further solidifying Amber's reputation as a questionable parent. However, the only person who doesn't seem to recognize the pain and destruction she's caused is Amber herself. She's repeatedly blamed her mental health struggles and traumatic past for her actions, but Teen Mom fans have long called her out for never taking real responsibility. Yet her recent response to Leah's confessions is particularly shocking. It not only explains why Leah considers herself estranged from her mother, but raises the question of whether Amber will ever be able to repair the damage. And if her latest reaction is any indication, things will only get worse from here. Leah's pain was on full display during a recent episode of Teen Mom, The Next Chapter, when she opened up to Cheyenne Floyd, who has historically defended Amber's behavior. When asked if she had spoken to her mother recently, Leah's response was telling. She even referred to Amber by her first name throughout the conversation. This wasn't the first time Leah has hinted at wanting to be adopted by her stepmother, Kristina Shirley, but it's the most direct she's ever been about it. Last year, Leah's father, Gary, confirmed that Leah had brought up the idea, though Amber was openly against it, accusing Gary of interfering in their relationship. However, Leah remains adamant this is what she wants. Leah also expressed frustration over Amber's inconsistency as a parent. She acts like everything is perfectly fine. It's like, I haven't seen you in months, why are you talking to me like this? Leah said. The teen admitted that she finds it overwhelming to deal with her mother's emotions and struggles, saying, obviously, she has a lot of different things going on, lots of difficulties. I just feel like I can't handle it. I wish I could. Perhaps most tellingly, Leah admitted she's scared to express her feelings to Amber directly. The fact that she feels comfortable saying this on camera but not to Amber's face speaks volumes. It suggests she knows exactly how her mother will react. This isn't the first time Leah has spoken about her complicated relationship with Amber, but it's certainly the most blunt and heartbreaking. Over the years, both Leah and Gary have claimed that Amber has been an inconsistent parent, often bailing on plans to spend time with her daughter. For instance, when Amber's engagement fell apart last year, after she reported her fiancé missing, only to discover he was actually ghosting her, she allegedly avoided seeing Leah for months. Amber has cited her mental health struggles as the reason for these disappearances, claiming she sometimes finds it difficult to leave the house. But being a parent isn't optional. There are real consequences for her actions. It's heartbreaking to hear Leah open up about her painful experiences, especially considering teen mom viewers have been watching her family's dysfunction as entertainment while, in reality, it's deeply hurt her. It also puts Amber's public complaints about Leah avoiding her into context. Leah has had good reason for putting distance between her and Amber. If Amber truly wanted to mend her relationship with Leah, she'd need to take responsibility for the damage she's caused. But rather than owning up to her past, Amber is flat out denying it ever happened. And she's now making shockingly dismissive comments about Leah's trauma. In a recent TikTok rant, Amber addressed claims that she hadn't seen Leah recently. I was told to stay away. Not to stay away, but all that stuff, Amber said, implying she wasn't allowed to see Leah, despite Leah repeatedly saying it was her choice. However, her tone quickly shifted from understanding to complete dismissal. It's not trauma. She doesn't have trauma. Thank God. She's had a rough life, yeah. But guys, not everything is trauma. And it's not denial. You can't call that trauma. I didn't beat her. She went on to invalidate Leah's emotions entirely. She's traumatized about what? No, she's not traumatized because of me. I didn't do anything to her like that. We get it, Amber is tired of apologizing. But real accountability isn't about sorry repeatedly, it's about changing your behavior. And so far, Amber has done little to prove she's doing anything differently. Leah isn't Amber's only child, she also has her son, James, with Andrew. Like Gary before him, Andrew was granted primary custody after a domestic violence incident. But unlike Leah, James is still young and largely out of the spotlight, but if Leah's story is any indication, it's only a matter of time before he goes public with his own experience as the estranged child of a teen mom star. As her teens get ready for their first high school dance, Homecoming, in the Thursday, February 27th episode of Teen Mom, the next chapter, Leah can't help but realize how close her girls are to the age when she became their mom. The fact is particularly on the reality star's mind as Leah's boyfriend comes by to pick her up for the dance. The teen is respectful, greeting both the twins' parents before telling his date, "Hi, you look very beautiful." He then asks the twins' dad, Messrs. Corey Sims, "Should I give it to her now?" And he nods. Aaliyah's boyfriend slips the corsage on her wrist, and she pins his boutonniere. In a confessional, the mom of three says, "I'm having a difficult time accepting this whole relationship. Right now, it's too young. Have fun, have a social life, pursue your dreams and goals. I got married by the time I was 18 and 19 twice before the age of 20. I know that they won't repeat the same cycle, but it's so easy to fall into that trap. All it takes is an unplanned pregnancy, actually." Leah, her mother, and her grandmother all had teenage pregnancies. She's been open about trying to steer her daughters down a different path. "I think that 13, 14, 15-year-olds should be worried about their grades and having fun and having a social life, not a damn boyfriend," she admits. "But I know that the only way to experience what you want in a relationship is by dating, right? I wasn't prepared for it to happen, but it's here. So, I guess we'll enter the dating era." Later, Leah hosts Aaliyah's friends at the house for an after-party in a safe environment. "I'm not going to be naive to the fact that they're going to make another date, but they're teenagers. I want them to have fun in a safe environment. It's important to me, number one, and that they have a great time," Leah tells her friend. I told them, when I was their age, I got a worker's permit. I started at the grocery store and then went to McDonald's. That was my childhood, and I'm not saying anything bad. I think that adversity made me who I am today, so that doesn't change anything, she explains. However, they get to experience adversity that looks a little different, right? And I think this is where we break the teenage pregnancy cycle, here. Teen Mom, the next chapter star Leah Messer is opening up about her relationships with her ex-husbands, Jeremy Calvert and Corey Sims. While speaking to OK! Magazine in February 2025, Messer said that she and her ex-husbands are cordial for the sake of their children. Sims is the father of Messer's 15-year-old twin daughters, Ollie and Aaliyah. Messer shares her 11-year-old daughter, Addie, with Calvert. We do what's best for the kids at the end of the day. That's gonna be my focus, always. As long as my kids are good, we're good. If there's ever something that comes up, we kind of communicate that and we move however is needed, said Messer to the publication. OK! Magazine reported that Messer filed a protective order against Jeremy Calvert in late 2023. During a May 2024 interview with the publication, Messer explained why she decided to do so. Jeremy and I are cordial right now. I think that him coming to my job and harassing me and propelling me to have to take legal action was alarming. It was scary. But I think we're in an okay place, said Sims during the interview. During a September 2023 interview with E! News, Messer said she was not focused on dating following her 2022 split from her ex-fiancé, Jalen Mobley. I don't want any distractions right now. I'm just trying to make money, okay? And raise my daughters, said Messer to E!